super healthy and fit people. So today I wanna make a really short video how to find out a really good coach, a really good trainer for yourself. Basically you can find quite a lot of different posts and advertisements when people propose a service as a really cool fitness trainer for you and so on, but not many of them might be let's say knowledgeable enough, and not everyone might be the professional and really provide you good help. At least you just look for the company or maybe for someone who can motivate you, then no problem, you can basically pay to anyone. And if you really want to find like someone who's really good, will be really helpful, so I'll just give you like a few tips why I decided to make that video. Basically I make a lot of posts about the healthy food and so on. Probably some people saw it, and basically I got maybe hundreds of messages from different guys and girls as well who propose a service as a personal trainer. And some of the guys, probably they have a quite big experience and so on. And one more superstition. So trainer, basically he shouldn't be super good looking. Some people who done already like many competitions and have a big experience, probably they might train, but trainer, it's someone who have a really good knowledge and experience, and it's not a guy who like best looking in the gym, who's super fit. Because training someone and training by yourself, it's not the same thing. For really good example, you can see the coach for the football player, or basketball players, or even boxing players. And if it's like man after 50 already, so probably might be not in the best shape. So it's something where your superstitions and frame thinking should be go a little bit out of bounds. For instance, a couple of my coach for the Thai boxing, so basically they did not do the competition like last 20 years, so they are in not the best shape, but how to train in people if they train in like last 15 years, they know very well. Same my coach for the stunt kind of gymnastic, so probably you never think he's a trainer, but he trained like hundreds of people already, and he know how to train in different people. If let's say you cannot do the certain things, okay, we do the pre-workout, change it, okay, you too tall, you too short, you too heavy, you need to do it in different way, and okay, try it this way and so on. So basically it's not how the people look like. Okay, and what messages I got? So some people, they send me the message, okay, I can be your personal trainer and so on, I already give you like a best nutrition plan, and I write your diet you already, and can send you like some basic plan, you can check it out, and I can make a like training program and so on. And some guys, they even didn't ask me the question like, do I want to gain weight or I want to lose weight, or maybe I want to increase my let's say weightlifting, or maybe I want to improve my, I don't know, powerlifting techniques or whatever. Maybe I just want to increase my stamina, that's it. Or they even didn't ask me what I'm training. So if I'm training, let's say for the wrestling, just working more on endurance and on the techniques and so on. But if you want to be fit, more or less some common rules it works about the food. If you lose, eat less, and basically you skip to the complex carbs and so on, and try to avoid the sugar. So it's like really common, but we need to count like many things. It's really personal. Let's say someone in the endomorph and some the exomorph. So some people like really easy gain weight, and some people can't gain weight just because of their genetics, and this need to count as well. And many nutrition plan we need to write, this will be like really personal. So basically someone who training people with years, they can give you like some dietary plan and say, let's see for the next week or months, usually it's 1 month, how this works, do you have any progression? And say, okay, this not works well, let's change something. Okay, maybe need to add a little bit more good fats, or maybe like a little bit more slow carbs, or maybe you have not enough protein and so on. And you have like some progression, and you make some changes. Same about the training plan. So let's say you start with a base, what usually supposed to work well, but maybe this guy or girl training like last 3 years really hard already, and like let's say wanna be more lean or whatever, and after, okay, this exercise not works really well, and genetically legs is really good and strong, so we need to focus maybe more on the back part, or maybe more on the arms part, and so on. So let's say some of my body genetically, with some reason, some part of muscle is stronger than another one, so I need to focus like on the weakest part, and so on. And so people who really knowledgeable, like real coach, they will speak like in really different ways. So probably they said, okay, let's try my plan. If it's not work, we will change it later, or so on, or you can take a trial and see how it works for you, and so on. But some guys, okay, I'll know the best techniques, what will works well for you, and so on, like we will train in with the starter dynamics and so on, but maybe I don't need the starter dynamics exercises because I don't want to increase my injuries, and so on and so on. So basically just ask basic questions to the guy or girl who propose this service, if you look for the personal trainer, of course. But as I know, many people, they have no idea what to do in the gym, like literally they probably need the help. And unfortunately, many people just too lazy for take like basic book and just look what exercises they can do. So hopefully some of my videos will be really helpful. But yeah, personal trainer, especially if you do the boxing or wrestling, it's much better training with a group or with a coach who can see your mistakes and can correct it. Because if you do something wrong, afterwards correct it, it will be even more difficult, let's say, until you learn it from the beginning. And unfortunately, we can see like really lot of fake guys. It's same like I was working in a stunt industry. Like appear a lot of people who promote themselves like a stunt coordinator with no experience and where they coming from. So I done another video about like stunt live trainings and works and some interviews as well. So they just growing like mushrooms out of the rain and appear literally from nowhere. Yeah, maybe some of them have a really good imagination, create a scene, but you know, compared to someone who have like 10 or 15 years experience, you know, it will be total difference. And same with the coach. Unfortunately, what we can see for now, economy is going down and many people just try to get some money badly and try themselves in something they never done before. Oh yeah, I'm training like for last 3 years, I know a little bit about exercises, it works well for me, so I know how to train other people, but it doesn't mean it will work on other people. We have some factor, like a personal factor, what really personal. Let's say some people really good if they will be on a keto diet. But for other people, keto diets not work at all, yeah? And same like for some people, working with weights works really well. And some people, they really easy for gaining weight, and even for workout with their own body weight, it works well, you know? So it's really personal, and the trainer who look at your results, look how you're training, and after make some adjustment, let's say make a training plan on this month after the change it, make it another one, and etc. All right, so probably it's something what was stuck in my mind when I got so many messages, and some of them like was, let's say, really cheaty. So I just wanna share my experience with you and just warn you. So no need to agree or anything, just yeah, talk to the people and try to get the clear message if this person able to training you and so on, and it's worth it or whatever. Okay, so later on I'll do for sure much more cool and useful videos, especially training videos, so we'll see you on the training, maybe tonight.